Nobody want it, baby, more than I want it. They don't. Nobody on it, baby, the way that I'm on it, believe me. Nobody want it, baby, more than I want it. Nobody on it, baby, the way that I'm on it, believe me. Nobody want it, baby, more than I want it. I'm up on it early, bright in the morning.
Goody. What's the fucking word, man? I know the vibes, man. It's your boy Duc from Upstate 518 to be exact. As I jumped off the porch, I was grinding G-Packs. Know that. AKA Network King. I'm here with my guy.
Hey, yo.
Humble Happy.
What's going on? Pimp Skillets?
It's good, man. How you feeling, good brother?
Almost feeling better.
Good. Let's get you right. Pardon our lateness, people.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I had to go make a trip to the knock spot. This nigga needed some Mary Jane.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of anti-social when I ain't smoking.
I nigga said, yo, bro, I'm here. However, it's on you.
I'll be a
I
buck.
said,
I
damn.
ain't gonna lie to you.
I said, damn. And I feel you, though, you know. However, we got to make sure everything is good on the home front. So once we do that, and then, you know, we get to tap in with everybody else, man. That nigga said, man, I ain't jacking shit right now.
No.
I said, damn, like nothing? Like, damn, you not jacking nothing. I ain't jacking shit. Whoa. What is you talking about? You gonna take? I said, all right. I'll make sure we make sure I get you right, man. Yo, so boom, we're gonna jump right into this shit, man, because we got a lot of shit to cover. We got a lot of shit to cover. Or as always. So I think we might as well just start with keep crash out or keep it peak. No, we gotta wait for that. We gotta make sure it's a lot of people. We gotta make sure we got some viewers and some watchers in here before we start there.
Yeah, because we need
matter of
some
fact.
opinions.
Yeah, because I need to. Yeah, we'll keep that to the end. Let's start with this. Let's start with Shannon Sharpe, man.
Been having a couple weeks.
That nigga he's been having a terrible time. So now, some lady came out the woodwork. His ex or something. She was on Wind Down with Tasha K or something.
Copy.
So,
I think I do know.
Yo,
now that you're saying something,
bro, the exposure level is crazy right now when it comes to. All right, so it was somebody that one of his assistants or somebody that used to work for him or whatever.
Yeah.
And they said that slick shit like, yo, shit was all good when I was working there. We didn't have these problems. Like they was covering up any issues that they might have had. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like making sure everything was moving smooth when it came to allegations or situations that may lead to an allegation.
Basically,
type shit.
damage control type shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And they was like, basically, listen, I was top notch when it came to damage control over here. Or you chose to go a different way. Now all these allegations, you're fucked. You're cooked.
That's what's called a bad publicist. You had a good publicist, you probably switched publicists, because publicists, if you know in the game and shit, publicists the ones that's usually going to be like the damage control and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like your publicist. So 9 out of 10, whoever his publicist was before was on the up and up, and whoever he switched to obviously wasn't on the same type of time. He should have stuck with his publicist, man. People get money, start switching up.
That'd be the problem too. When you start to elevate and get more money. I mean, do you think that they switch up? However, do you think that's like more so the company that you're working for, or you think that's like more so personal decisions?
I think on a certain level like that with somebody like Shannon Sharpe, that's a personal situation, because your publicist, even at my low level, you know what I'm saying, I got a publicist, and the publicist is gonna do what I say basically, or you know what I'm saying, as far as any type of marketing or something like that. So with a publicist, that's your full control on that. So if you have a publicist and you want to switch your publicist for another publicist, that's usually a personal situation. I don't know Shannon Sharpe's situation. Mm-hmm. He might, but I would think at his level, he wouldn't have nobody else controlling his publicist, because that's too close to him. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's something he picked and fucked himself over.
That's cool. What I'm gonna say though, I'm gonna have to stop you there because I don't like the way you did that. A nigga said my low level. I don't like that.
That's the humble in me, bro.
That's cool. Nigga, you see them earrings? I see them earrings. Hold on, wait. Hold up. Yeah, nigga, I peep. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I'm working hard, man.
I peep,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? I'm working.
Nigga said my low level. All right.
Humble in me, man.
Look, I got me a new championship ring.
That's what made me get this.
You feel me?
That's what made me
We out here winning.
Anybody that was on my fucking Instagram stories, y'all see these earrings. I had them up there like 2 weeks ago. Y'all see the price I paid for them. If y'all didn't, then oh well, don't ask.
I seen them. I seen them. I seen them prior to, and I see them real time. You feel me? I see a real time. Them things look nice. Them things is nice. Treat yourself, man. Don't cheat yourself. You know? Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself, man.
Your life to go.
All right, yeah, I don't really want to, like, Unc is in a bad space right now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Shannon, you're not looking too sharp right now.
Looking like that was what we said last week.
Looking like the dullest knife in the drawer right now.
And it's just getting worse and worse.
Did you see this nigga electric sliding? You ain't see
the right here is where you're.
That's where you go. Yo, anybody seen this motherfucker? Yo, Shannon was around too many white people for a long time. I can tell. Like from somebody that's supposed to be from the South and you can't even properly electric slide. Like you doing all types of weird movements. I was like, nah, Shannon Sharpe, you're not looking sharp.
Damn.
Change your name to Shannon. What the fuck?
Yo, so
AB, shout it out for the gifts. We appreciate it.
Segue because you was telling me about something else. Who was it? The game?
Oh yeah, the game. This is something that's crazy because it just seems like right now it seems like all the celebrities in some form of capacity are under attack for some type of sexual allegations, whether it's sexual assault, sexual misconduct, sexual trafficking, sexual everything.
Something.
Yeah, sexual something. You know what I'm saying? So it's seeming like it's a trend right now because it's like more and more people you're just seeing popping up with more allegations against them. Now it's been told. I came across sources saying that basically the game has to sell one of his mansions in LA, I believe it is, or his home in LA to settle a $7 million lawsuit that he has for a sexual assault case that's pending against him. So I'm just like, yo, what the fuck is going on with this industry right now where every day you're turning around and it seems like it's just a new artist or actor that just seems to be doing too much?
I think it's I think ultimately it was a money grab, right? I think now, though, more so when people that were actually going through those things and had to deal with that shit, and they seeing people getting away with the bag that it never even happened to them, now they like, yo, fuck that, because that shit really happened to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I think that is, because for something to come up, you know what I mean? Like so far down the line or just over time and not done immediately, it's got to be like, yo, I'm tired of seeing motherfuckers win from my story type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm an analyst. You know what I realized, though? Mm-hmm. How many of these celebrities right now that's catching these sexual allegation lawsuits is actually not black? I'll wait. I'm going to wait. I just want people to understand this. Like, because if you think about it, I'm just looking and I'm watching. These sexual allegations that are coming against all these celebrities is basically at the top of their game doing something good. Mm-hmm. Now, all of a sudden, they're all getting attacked and they're all black. There's not one white, that we ain't seen a white person get attacked for this stuff since Epstein, was it? I think that was. Ever since then, they've just been attacking every Negro with power. I feel like this is a tactic that's going on with bigger people in different areas that's really just attacking this race right now. Because at this point, I feel like this is something that's just against black celebrities in general. Like, because it's just consistent every day, every week. It's just more and more, more and more, more and more. I don't believe it. I ain't gonna lie.
That's it. That's valid. Whoa. That's valid. I would say that too, because that's what I was saying ultimately in the beginning. Like, yo, this shit is definitely a money grab. And you know what happens? They don't listen. The majority never wants to see the minority win.
That's the saddest part.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is just reality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In either scale, no matter what scale you want to put it at, it just don't matter. Like,
are we really the minority though? I always want to ask that question.
I don't think we're a minority. I think that's a negative train of thought.
I really think so.
We're taught to think that we're
the
minorities.
I think we're the majority, to be honest.
Absolutely.
If it ain't blacks straight up, we know Spanish people got it, but they still black too. But regardless of the fact, black or Spanish, I feel like is really the majority.
Bro, my thing is this too, right?
Yeah.
After a while, you realize, listen, last night, I realized that I think, like, I really just believe that I'm, like, the realest nigga I know. You know what I'm saying? So,
Supposed to feel like that.
So, when it comes to, I'm a minority train of thought, I'm not doing, I don't give a fuck if it's 10 against me.
Yeah.
I'm still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because I know what I'm about to do. I know in my heart who I am, how this shit about to go.
You're going to take on all 100 gorillas by yourself.
Oh, not the 100.
You're going to take on all 100 gorillas by himself.
I didn't even know shit like, I didn't even know that shit was going viral until you told me. However, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just never look at myself as being a minority. So that's a negative train of thought. They want you to think in a certain way about yourself.
That's offending.
Right? So they train your mind and they brainwash you to thinking something that's really not true. Are we talking like with the population? You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what
is that what it is?
I think that's what
like,
they mean when they talk about majority, minority.
And do you think because once you mix black with any race, it's predominantly black.
Yeah, basically.
So how, even in population standards, could we be
the minority? That's what I'm talking about.
No way.
To be honest,
it's just no way.
Go back to slavery. Slave masters raping black people. Which guess what? They was having mixed babies.
You feel me?
So how can we be the minority?
There's no way.
It's impossible. It's impossible for black people
to get your mind
to be the minority. We're not the minority.
Here at What's the Word podcast,
talk that shit.
We're gonna tell you, like, come on, retrain your mind, retrain your thinking. That's not no way to think. You're a minority. Ain't no way.
Yeah, I ain't never jacked that.
Ain't no fucking way. And even if you want to do the whole minority majority thing, that's cool. However, you're not gonna convince me of something that I believe or think otherwise of.
Now, technically, scientifically speaking, the rich and wealthy is the minority.
Yeah.
The majority would be everybody else.
Right. So,
you got to think about the people in power would make us think that we're the minority, but in all actuality, they are.
Think of that.
You know what I'm saying? We're just going to leave it right there. Drop it.
Yo, Beast, appreciate you, King. Beast in the building. Salute to my guy.
Shout out Beast. Every week, man. You know,
yo, my boy, every week. Solid. Yo, appreciate you, King. Absolutely. Yeah, there's absolutely more of us.
Yeah, that's a fact.
For sure. So then what's the criteria that we going by if we talking minority majority?
I'm thinking they're talking about
gotta be
they're really the minority, but I'm guessing they're saying they're the majority because they're the one that got all the money. I don't really understand. Yeah. I'm gonna try to look more into that and try to study where that even came from. See if I could Google it or something, chat GPT. Like, where did this whole minority majority nonsense come from and how does it break down like this? Because when you think about it, we are the majority. If anything, the rich and wealthy are the minority.
No, I agree because it's
it's less of them.
It's less of them. So, all right. So yeah, that's wild. Let's go. Let's talk about this. Being that the game is on right now, Knicks took game 1 in Boston. Salute to them niggas.
Let's go. You know what's going on. Everybody want to be a Knicks fan now. Y'all wasn't with us when nobody. I was fucking with the Knicks since Patrick Ewing, nigga. That motherfuckers wasn't fucking with us like that. You know how much heartbreaks I had, nigga?
Bro, you are the epitome. My mom was the same way. Yo, she put me on to some shit, right?
Yeah.
She was like, because she seen somebody, she stayed. Look, I was born into this shit. I was born into being a New York Giants fan. I was born into being a New York Knicks fan because my mom's is like a Duke fan. Yeah. She's a fanatic. So, she had her Knicks gear on. She out in public. Somebody said something to her like, yeah, man, I broke 2 TVs. She was like, I've been through that, baby.
That's a fact.
I learned to just get you a whole bunch of socks rolled up and throw them at the TV when you get mad. Don't throw remotes. Don't throw anything solid. Just get you a bunch of socks. I said, Mom. She's like, baby, I done broke my fair share of TVs. I said, damn, Mom.
You better than me.
Yo, bro, she's a solid. When I tell you Knicks, bro, anything sports, Knicks, Mets, Giants, Duke. Shit.
That's crazy. I'll be
Yeah.
cool as fuck with your moms. I fuck with the Knicks. I don't fuck with the Yankees.
Nah,
like
the
that.
Mets.
I pick the Mets first. I'm
That's
the
a
underdog.
fact.
Like I like the Giants. I don't really like the Jets. But I'm a New York liker. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
yeah,
All
yeah.
New York teams I like them. But if I had to order them, Knicks, Mets, Giants. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
That's
else come
it.
after that. That's
G
fire.
shit, man. Yeah, my mom is so solid, bro.
Nah,
I know
shout
she
out to
over
Knicks.
there
You
wilding
busting
right
ass
now.
out there, boy. Let my
Yeah,
boy
yeah.
my boy motherfucking Brunson. You know what I'm saying? Ananobi. They going crazy out there, boy. Everybody busting ass out there, boy. Me personally, I call this, man. This is
Yeah.
what I would love to see. And I believe this is what's going to happen, bro. It's going to be Celtics. Not Celtics. Knock that out. Celtics is going to get smoked. But it's going to be Golden State versus the Knicks. That's what I want to see at the championship.
You heard it here
Word
first.
the mother. Golden State versus the Knicks, man.
That was his prediction.
That's my prediction. Humble Hefe prediction. Golden State versus the Knicks in the championship.
Yo,
Knicks ain't been to the championship in forever, and I feel like this is the time, bro.
this is the
This
time.
is the time they're going to give it
This nigga B said, fuck all the glamour and glitz. I plan to be rich. I'm from New York and never been a fan of the Knicks.
Oh, shit.
God damn.
That's crazy, bro.
God damn.
That's crazy. You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
bro? I was brought up in a house where everybody was Bulls fans.
Oh, yeah.
Word the mother. The only one that
That's
wasn't.
because Michael Jordan.
That's the fact.
They
everybody
wasn't
was
really
Bulls
fans. They was
The
just
only one
Jordan
that
fans.
wasn't a Bulls fan was my stepbrother. And then he was a Knicks fan. But then after I seen Michael Jordan win 3 rings, I didn't want to see him win no more. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted the Knicks to start winning because I got tired of seeing him bust our ass.
Yeah.
So I became a Knicks fan from that moment. Even when we was losing, I just became a fan of the underdog.
Yeah.
Word
Fuck
mother.
it.
So I'm
Whatever
good.
it
Shout out
takes.
to Knicks, man.
Yo, so yeah, they on now. If y'all, go ahead and tap in with that. They,
Celtics ain't built for us.
that's about to be real. I like that, man.
Celtics ain't aggressive enough.
Yo, so while we talking about that, oh my goodness, the Pacers, bro.
You see what we did in the
Oh my goodness, they took 2 in Cleveland
Oh, you talking about the Pacers right now? Oh, yeah, they up. That's definitely up.
They took
What the
2.
fuck?
They took 2 in
Who
Cleveland.
they got on Cleveland that's supposed to be doing something crazy?
Well, shit, they was number 1 in the East.
They go one of these?
Cleveland number 1 in the East, bro.
You can't believe in stats all the time, bro.
Well, shit.
I'm saying they was
numbers.
number one.
Numbers
No,
wasn't lying.
No, I wasn't lying. It was though, because they look at what's happening to them. They number 1 in the East and they getting spanked.
2. They lost 2 at home.
That shit don't matter.
What
bro.
the Halliburton?
Yo, what the hell, yo, Halliburton? Yo, I ain't gonna front. I don't know. I ain't been watching nobody but the Knicks, honestly. You know
Well,
what I'm
I
saying? And the
seen.
Golden
I ain't
State.
gonna hold you.
I
I
ain't gonna
seen
front.
that. That shit was crazy.
That nigga Buddy Hield and
Buddy Hill was acting bad.
go crazy. Yo,
That
go
nigga was
crazy. I ain't
acting
gonna lie.
bad.
Real shit. Nah, but I would like
Knicks
to talk
down
about.
10. He said. B
Knicks-
said.
It
Knicks
don't matter. We was
10.
down 20 and we came back and smoked them.
Word.
Regular shit.
All right. So yeah, the playoffs.
Yeah,
nigga.
it's out. You know what's going on.
Playoffs is crazy.
Everybody that's watching us right now instead of the playoffs, bless your heart.
Word, boy. I appreciate.
Word
I
up.
appreciate you, Beast, for tapping in.
Bless
You
your
look.
heart.
You got 2 TVs working. Appreciate you, King.
Yeah, I'd like to
damn.
talk about
What you what yeah, what you got? What you got?
finesse 2 times.
Oh shit.
This motherfucker
2
guy
on.
out here. This nigga 2 times, man. Well, he seems to be going through a lot of shit lately. Finesse 2 times.
2 on.
As you know, he's been going through some things with King, the little
The young boy.
the young boy that he supposedly took in or whatever. Long story short, the young boy that moved on and started messing with the gambling nigga or whatever. And long story short, now he's blaming King, saying that King is the reason why he got locked up. King basically said some things about him that got back to his parole officer, and then basically he did a live blast saying that it's because of King why he's going to jail or whatever the case may be. So finesse 2 times is blaming the young little boy for snitching.
So this is what we're doing.
That's what we're doing right now. Not what we're doing. This is what
wait.
yeah, right.
So
That's what
this
he's
is
doing.
what's being done. You're doing a live, basically,
Right
dry
before-
snitching.
Yeah. Before you turn this up, yo, I'm about to turn myself in. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, this nigga King, and he don't go in and smoking a blunt. I be watching this shit, so I'm just watching like this. He's retarded to me. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I never really vibed with Finesse 2 times. I never really even listened to his music. It's just something about his energy that it just don't click with him. But long story short, on top of that, he's running around with $100,000 chains on and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And he can't pay his lawyers, my nigga.
Hold on, wait. You gotta put air quotes and shit like that.
That's what they be saying. Honestly,
Yeah, that's
I don't
what-
believe that shit.
Yeah, right. All right.
Every
yeah,
rapper
'cause
start off with $100,000 kit.
I'm
It's like, is
telling
that what is it? Like all y'all
The
niggas
starter
change?
kit.
Word them up. Like the starter kit, everybody say 100,000, 100,000. What's about this 100,000? I don't believe every fucking artist has $100,000 worth of jewelry. I'm sick of hearing that shit. But anyway, according to him, he has $100,000 worth of jewelry, and his lawyers just quit on him because unfailed payment, failure to pay. He hasn't been paying his lawyers. He's trying to finesse his lawyers more than 2 times, and now he's sitting in prison behind that shit.
Damn.
Yeah. So
He
turned himself in. Definitely turned himself in.
Stop trying to finesse niggas.
Stop trying to finesse people, man. So finesse 2 times is in jail, people. Federal prison right now for violating his probation. We don't know how. I think he got to do like 90 days or something. But the crazy part is he only had like 30 days left on parole, on probation.
Nah.
Oh,
it's federal.
Yeah, it's federal.
Let's start all over.
Once you get violated,
it's just start all over. I know niggas that I know niggas that did fed time, and I know niggas that was out on federal probation, right? And then they fucked up and they should restart it. I'm not. Don't give me the mind. It's a possible. Yeah, it might be. You never know. However, I know somebody that when it happened, his shit restarted.
Yeah, I hope that don't happen. I mean, you got to start all over. You got 5 years.
Nigga, whole shit restarted. Word.
They say he violated 3 times, but this is just finally. This was one.
He might be subject to.
Allegedly had a couple 30 years.
He might be subject to a restart.
He might be.
Not wishing it on nobody. However,
he might be.
This might be the reality. Yeah, this might be the reality for him. He might need a redo.
We got flagged for hate speech. I guess I was talking about finesse 2 times, and y'all flagged me for hate speech.
Wow.
Oh my God.
We got flagged on TikTok
for talking about finesse 2 times. We done talked about everybody, and we got talk. I won't talk about you.
What did we say?
I never really liked him like that. His spirit ain't. That's the only thing I said. I never really listened to his music or like him. His spirit ain't rubber me. That's the only thing I said.
That's hate speech?
And they just flagged. That's what that popped up on the TikTok saying we had hate speech. Wow. And the only thing I was talking about was finesse 2 times. So maybe his label or something got something going on. So let's not talk about him no more.
Let's not talk about
it. Let's move on from that topic.
Let's take him off the screen.
In 13 weeks, it's so many shows. We never got flagged, bro. That's crazy.
Yo. Let's double back on the bottle shit from last week, yo.
Bottle, yeah.
Because we was talking about it last week how
Misa and Mary J.
Right. Misa was suing for some millions.
Yeah, suing Mary J for $5 million based
we
upon.
was thinking that the project wasn't coming out simply. So our thoughts last week was maybe because I don't know what we was thinking. Her team, what was we saying? Like her team probably was like dubbing the project.
I feel like they probably she wanted probably a bigger cut.
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it ain't that.
Please tell us what's going
on. Yo,
tell us what it is.
The nigga Bottle double dipping, man. You know, and he was clapping Misha.
And Mary?
Well, it's known that he was clapping Misha, right?
Yeah.
Misha got jealous because Mary and Bottle was hanging out. So it may be more to the story. Yeah, he might be. Listen, if you ask me, he was clapping both of them. Man.
I think so.
You know what I'm saying? He was clapping.
What we get flagged for now this time?
Oh my goodness! Oh, come on, TikTok. For some audience.
Things that may find uncomfortable for some, and has been so some people can't watch this right now.
Yeah, if y'all got restrictions on your shit, I can't watch it. That's fine.
I can't watch this for a lot. Obviously, we're starting to get some motion. So somebody on my TikTok must be hating or something.
It's some traction.
We never got this before. But.
Yeah, so he double dipping, man.
Nah, I respect that though.
No, G shit.
I respect that.
If y'all gotta figure it out.
Yeah, if you single,
ladies, y'all gotta figure it out. Y'all gotta figure that out.
My thing make it make sense on this, right? I don't understand on some G shit. How do women get upset with a nigga, right, for being single and fucking who he wants to fuck? Whether it's your friend, your aunt, your sisters, your uncle, how is y'all getting upset about a single man fucking who he want to fuck? Females, answer. I'd like to know.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
We'd like to know.
We want to know because y'all be so it don't make no. Y'all would really get upset. Y'all fucking a nigga, and there's no man in this world that's just gonna keep his dick for you. Be honest with you. Let me just tell you, ladies out there right now. There's no man in this world that's gonna just keep his dick for you only. All right. Definitely, if he's not married. Let's just get that out the way. So stop getting so emotional over some penis that is free to go wherever it wants to go.
He's speaking for himself.
I am speaking for myself, but I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was speaking for all men, but you know,
He's speaking for himself.
well, my dick be wherever I want to put it.
That's yeah.
All right, and all the pinatas I want to hit, I'm hitting it. I'm single.
He's speaking for himself.
I wish a bitch would pull up right now and tell me I can't motherfucking fuck a bitch I want to fuck.
I got capabilities of being loyal to one cat.
What's the point?
I like the cat.
Nah, hold on.
That cat is
all right, now, since we're on this topic, I want to. What's the point?
It's just preference. It's me. It's what I like.
We're gonna have to talk about this off the camera. Somebody might be watching.
Nah, I'm dead ass. Regardless of who's watching, I like what I like, and if what I like does it for me, I ain't seeking nothing else. I don't need nothing else.
I respect that.
You know,
I used to be like that too one day.
You know?
Once upon a time and shit.
Well, once upon a time,
I used to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But if that's the situation,
all right. So B said he's married, right? He said it faithful, and he said, the point for him is comfort.
Okay,
you know
I'm saying he's married though.
No. You did say outside of marriage. You did say that.
Married.
However, I'm not married, and I want to say that if I like one cat, that's what I like. Now, if I'm not satisfied with that one cat, or if I'm choosing to do whatever I'm choosing to do, then
stir this pot a little bit. Hold
on.
We stir this pot just a little bit. He started wiping his foot. Now I just want to stir this a little. Now, for I just want to know, right? On some juice, said, I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But as a man in these streets, pimping, you don't pimp no more. But you was there. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Do you really sincerely like you like, yo, nah, I just really want one chick? Like when you come to that conclusion, what brought you there? I mean, that's the best way to ask that. Because something in life has to bring a man to that position where he just want to be like, yo, I just want to sit down with one chick only.
I would say it's because I like what I like.
Okay. I can't knock that. I respect it.
Yeah, if I'm on what I'm on, I like what I like.
I'm gonna hold by myself. Fuck it, I guess so.
Because I like what I like. And if I'm all set, I'm all set. You know,
I like smacking pinatas.
Pinata,
I do. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna move on to another rapper that's going through it right now. And he made me feel good with this one, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I obviously could sell more tickets than rappers that's on big platforms. Bobby fucking Smurda. Damn, bro.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. Bobby Smurda.
Can't sell a ticket, man.
Bro.
That's nasty work.
Bobby Smurda cancels his tour. And he blames it on his booking agent, saying that basically he left it in their hands and made a long old statement or whatever. Long story short, the booking agent answered back and said straight up, Bobby Smurda only sold 10 tickets per city. How?
That's nasty.
How are you a major artist, have a major platform, everybody know you? Nasty. How do you only sell 10 tickets per city? If that is the case, and Bobby's over here blaming everybody in the world, yo, I'm gonna blame this one and I'm gonna blame that one. Technically, that would go to show, in a sense, that would be Bobby's fault, right? Because obviously you left all control to these people and expected them to execute, and you did nothing. That's what it seems like, right? Because they're saying you only sold 10 tickets. So Bobby, I didn't even know he was planning the tour. So long story short, Bobby's tour is canceled.
Like I said, I didn't even know he was.
Yeah, I didn't even know he had a tour. Like, every time I see him, I follow him. Like he's talking about smoking weed, dancing in the club. I didn't hear him one time talk about a tour. And then now I hear he has a tour getting canceled. I sell more than 10 tickets a show. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, gang. Like I got a show coming up with Li Fresh. Shout out Li Fresh, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The 31st of this month. I got 20 tickets. I bet you one of them shit's gonna go. How can you not sell more than 10 tickets per city as a major artist? And how do you feel about that shit?
I think I'm gonna use this time to make a drop and say, yo, my guy Big QXX Double XL, his single Run It Up drops May 9th. He's gonna sell, but he's gonna he's gonna sell tickets. Like what? I don't know. I think it's more so work ethic, right?
Yeah.
Because once you you get to a certain level or a certain plateau, right? or when you get to a certain level, you start to plateau. It's like I'm sturdy where I'm at. I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? Some people's work ethic doesn't continue. It's like, fuck it, I'm to a certain celebrity status. I'm sturdy here. I ain't even putting in the work. I want, this is what I pay y'all for. Make sure my tickets sell. No, nigga. You still got to put the footwork, bro.
That's a fact. I feel like
that's what I'm chalking it up to, because ain't no way, my nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, and then niggas is like, fuck it, you paying me to do some shit? Cool. However, I ain't doing that shit, nigga. You do it.
It isn't bad.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I don't know. That's really how I think, because ain't no fucking way, man. You can't sell 10 tickets per city.
No, he sold 10 tickets. He didn't sell more than that.
He couldn't sell more than 10.
Yeah, he sold 10 per city. We don't know how many cities it was. That's just what they said. For all we know, he could have sold 10 in New York, and that was it. But they just said per city. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know the total number, but Bobby Shmurda tour's canceled, and we wish him the best.
That nigga said I didn't even know he was on tour.
I didn't know.
Neither did I.
Well, I didn't know.
And then now we see why we didn't know, because it was really
poor
no reason.
Promotion.
Yeah.
Poor promotion.
You know, you're not putting in the footwork. You want people to. I don't want people to
control my destiny.
Yeah.
Not.
I'm not. You know what I'm saying? That we not doing that. Nigga.
Only God can do that.
G shit. Like, that's as far as we're gonna go. It ain't another man. Me putting my destiny and my riches and my into another man's hands. That's telling me you don't really give a fuck about what's going on for real.
You gotta put in that work.
You know what I'm saying? There ain't no way you can care if you want somebody else to do the shit for you.
Yeah, so that's Bobby, man. He smurdered himself. Hopefully he come back to life, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, this nigga B said you can't tour when Chris Brown is touring. Yo,
that would make sense.
That does make sense. I'm going to the Chris Brown concert that's in MetLife.
You going to that shit?
Hell yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
Horrible.
That's the type of shit. When is it? Tickets ain't sold out. I might fuck with that shit.
Nah,
it's gonna be bitches forever.
Bro, that shit.
I'm not going there with no bitch. I'm going in there like what? That's the type of spot I want to go to. I'm with that. I don't even do concerts, though. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even do concerts.
I'm going for the experience, bro.
If I go to a concert, I gotta try to.
I'm gonna have some great content. I'm gonna have some great content.
You already got the tickets?
Yeah, I got my ticket.
I was about to say, fuck, let's go VIP type shit. We can go together.
Nah, I'm not doing that. Them shit's expensive.
How much them shit's gonna be?
I don't know.
VIP
I stay in my.
That's how I want to. If I'm gonna do a concert or a show, I gotta go backstage, bro. As an artist, I gotta be backstage.
Nah, for sure.
That's why I don't do shows. If you see me at a concert or something, it's gonna be backstage. I'm not going to the concert to be in it. I'm not that. I'm gonna be backstage where I could rub shoulders with these niggas.
Nah, that's fire for sure.
That's my shit. So
I definitely agree with that.
I'm always gonna be backstage.
However, it's I think you going to DC in October, Cobby. I'm going August, MetLife. We there. Swung like popcorn. However, I think when it comes to shit like that, it's gonna happen organically, right? Just as long as you get into the building, by your aura, the way you move, how you know what I'm saying? You're gonna fuck around, be backstage.
Hell no.
You don't think so?
Yeah, no.
God damn, man.
No,
come on now.
You gotta remember, MetLife Stadium. You know how many people?
Well,
how the fuck they go? Right. How you gonna stand out?
Okay, all right. Listen, maybe that's a large leap.
Yeah, it is.
It being such a large venue.
Yeah,
right.
If you like,
however, just overall, that's fuck it. You got to think big, bitch.
I was just about to say you mad optimistic. I respect it.
Gotta think big. We ain't thinking small, man. We thinking big, man. All right, so boom. Oh, add me in your live, so that way I can get a different camera angle.
By Instagram live.
Yeah, I did a request. So that way
do I need to send it to you?
No, I requested. Oh shit! Oh wait, I didn't do my other one. Yeah, well, yeah, do that one. So they'll give me a different angle. They'll give me my angle right here on the same joint.
I just invited you. I forgot to put the fucking fan in this room today, so it's baking.
Cooking right now.
To put that shit in. I should have turned that AC on by the window. That's gonna take too long to kick it by here. About to turn the AC. The nigga sweating like a mother.
Nigga fucking cooking right now. Yo, I'll take this time to shout out my guy Stutter, man. Yeah, we got an extra mic, man. You see the mic, Beast? Extra mic. Got you, baby. And we gotta pull up. Yeah, you got time off. Spin a Block music review is on a vacation.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Yeah, spin the pull
you ain't
up.
put me
pull
on
up.
your. You gotta put me on. Yo, I got a new song out. Nice. I need you to review my shit, man. Fucking hater. Humble FAH, man.
Yeah.
Music video out and everything.
Yeah. I'm gonna send. Matter of fact, I'm gonna link it. I'm gonna
Word
send
up.
so that way because I got his
I think
email.
I got him on my joint. I forgot.
I'm gonna send it through his email though because he gave me his email.
God.
So that way he could listen and shit and all that. And I gotta send some shit from my guy Gutty. Yo, and Beast, I'm back in tune, man.
Gutty. Humble is talking to you right now.
Right.
That song with you and Duc Sauce need to drop, gang.
Drop
That
that.
shit got to drop, gang. I ain't even talking about the song we supposed to have. You and Duc Sauce joint, man. Drop that, man.
Drop that.
Word up. My boy came out retirement. I'm trying to hear that shit, B.
Nah, that
Straight up. That's
drop
that's
that
my
shit,
drop real
Gutty.
quick.
Or like I was saying, I want to shout out to my guy, man. My guy Stutter.
I ain't gonna front that shit
Stutter
hard.
the Dawn.
That shit hard.
Expensive bums. Cause he said he was always a super fly bum ass
Nice nigga, I seen this shit.
Well, so salute to my guy, man. Y'all gonna see the pictures. I need look, y'all, yo, I'm a fly nigga, bruh.
I'm gonna get back.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I hate to. I know I don't.
I'm about to say,
I'm
why would you hate
I'm about to
your
say
nigga self?
I don't hate to do my shit. However,
Talk
I'm
your
a
shit,
fly
man.
nigga, bruh. I went, yo. Wait till y'all see the whole fit, y'all. Don't worry, I got
ain't
y'all,
gonna front.
man. Or
He stepped out of some fucking
Huh?
some them shit's like pythons. This nigga got fucking them shits is fire. Y'all gonna see the picture. I ain't never seen these uptowns before, but them shits is fire. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
yeah, my style a little different,
They
man.
got some fucking like snake skin piranha purple shit. Them shit's hard, bro. I'm about to Google picture them shits and find where to get them.
I'm gonna see you the picture.
Yo.
So at this moment,
Bro, them up, dead ass. Come right up. You gonna
Dead
see that
ass.
shit, dead ass.
Nah.
That's why Android. I like Android. You got the Google picture. You just
Nah,
it'll tell you where to
G-shit.
find that shit.
Yeah, I fuck with Android.
With the mother.
Galaxy, baby.
Straight cheese.
S23 Ultra, baby.
Everybody that's
Shit get you
iPhone
right.
niggas, y'all can get upset. I got an Android and an iPhone.
All right, so we off the schmurder shit. Let's talk about the other joint you had with Rodney Hinton.
I was just
Rodney
about
Hinton
to say
case.
that. Yes, Rodney Hinton. Anybody that doesn't know, Rodney Hinton is the father of a young boy that was killed, which is Rodney Hinton Jr. He was killed, I believe. I didn't get the actual location. I think it's Ohio or something. I'm not sure. Don't mark me on this, but you can look it up. Rodney Hinton, basically, his son was killed by some police officers. Basically, let's just say his son was killed on a Tuesday. All right, his son was killed by a police officer on a Tuesday, and by Wednesday, the father got revenge and ran that same police officer over. Or, from what my sources and I studying, I'm saying it seemed like it could be the same police officer that killed his son, or it could just be a random police officer that's just part of the force and he killed. But long story short, he ran that motherfucker right the fuck over, and he killed him. And I respect what he did, because at the end of the day, I feel like it's only right. As a father myself, I would feel the same way. And then how he stood in court, gangster. I did time, you know what I'm saying? So I understand the intimidation tactics that these officers like to play. So, and they tried that. I did 7 years. And when you go to court, you see it's literally 30 police officers in the courtroom, all standing there with their arms folded, trying to intimidate this nigga. And he's walking, looking them, each one of them in their eyes like, head up. Y'all ain't doing nothing. You see, most of the officers can't even look him in the eye when they realize he ain't scared. Word to mother, only one officer tried to stare him down and shit. But long story short, I respect that man. Honestly, I'm gonna look his information up and send him some bread, because I can relate to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a father myself, I can see myself doing some shit like that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, you
That's
take
how
my
it should.
son out, I'm taking you out. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking you out. So Rodney Hinton Jr., he's locked up now. They gave him no bond. You know what I'm saying? Which I feel like is unfair. Like, y'all know y'all just killed this man's son. Like, this is the emotional situation. Y'all should have gave him some bond, but y'all ain't give him no bond. But shout out Rodney Hinton Jr. I would like anybody. I mean, Rodney Hinton Jr., which is the son that passed, and Rodney Hinton, which is the father.
Yeah.
Shout him out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
B said it was in Ohio and it wasn't the same officer.
it wasn't. All right.
It was an officer.
Okay.
And it was in Ohio.
They said it was allegedly a retired officer, too. That's the fucked up part.
Yeah.
Nigga, you made it through your whole line of duty, gang, to retire and get killed.
That's good.
By a nigga.
I don't want to laugh. I don't mean to laugh. I apologize.
Nah, that's fucked up. It's fucked up
Nah,
for him.
I mean,
I feel like it would have been better. I wouldn't have killed some random officer.
Yeah,
I'd have most likely wouldn't have got the officer that had something to do with it.
I mean, this is,
but
like I said, this is what we're living in. This is reality.
yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You gotta respect the father.
No, I do respect. When you send me that shit, I'm like, nah, I respect that shit, G shit, because, like you said, that's my child.
Facts.
And the thing is, that's kind of like this, right? Because they say the police is the biggest gang in America,
in the world. That's
right?
They are.
Or the biggest gang in the world, right?
Yeah.
All right. So one of your mans killed my son, and then I'm taking one of you niggas out.
I'm with it.
Whether it's you or one of your peoples or something, you know what I'm saying?
Bible say eye for an eye. I'm with it. I respect it. So
Bible say eye for an eye.
It definitely says eye for an eye. So with a situation like that, like I'm not promoting no violence against police, but I feel like that's a justified act. This is a man that lost his son at the hands of police officers. He has a vendetta against every police officer. That's as a human. So I understand his reaction. I feel like it's fair. And that's just me. Anybody that I have, you know what I'm saying, friends that's cops and stuff, y'all might feel some type of way. Hey, listen, just don't kill nobody related to me. I'm gonna come for you too. I just do that. I'm good buck with you. Like, don't play with a man's kids or a mother's kids. Like, that should be off limits. And I feel like at this rate, it's just too many.
I think also is more so, right, to not even have it to be on like a civilian officer thing.
Yeah.
People got to start real, like, y'all not above the law just because you are the law.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
That's really what it is, because at the end of the day, this is just regular human nature shit.
Yeah.
It ain't y'all putting it because he was an officer and all that shit or whatever. No, you killed my son.
Facts.
That does not protect you because you're
a cop.
Officer of the law. That don't protect you from what can happen to you because you killed my son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think it's more so that, and don't want to put it on violence against officers or things of that nature. We're not directing it in that way.
I'm not saying that at all.
It's just,
I'm saying that if an officer,
like, it's just,
I feel like, and not even an officer, just in general. Let's just take the badge away.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, let's take the badge away.
Keep it general and not more so that, because he's, like you said, he hurt. Yeah. However, y'all want to sit there and try to intimidate me while, because y'all officers, bro, y'all not above the law because you are the law. It's really what it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, killed that man's son, man.
Killed that man's son.
Bro, and he reacted the way he did. Yep. You know what I mean?
I'm with it.
And it's just being highlighted in that magnitude because it was an officer of the law. You feel me? Because if it was just a regular person, he killed my son and I killed one of his mans, it wouldn't be like this.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be magnified to this level because it's just a regular person, right?
Now that makes me want to ask a question. Why do you think that is, though? Why is it like if an officer gets hurt or something, it's that much more of a big deal as opposed to a normal human being that's not an officer? Why does so many people get so much more bent out of shape because it was an officer as opposed to the fact that it's still a human being, whether it's a badge or not? Like, that don't even make sense. Like, people will get more upset that an officer died than just a regular human being. That just shows the mindset of society is fucked, bro.
And this goes back to what we were saying earlier. When your mind is trained in a certain way, or you know what I'm saying, we brainwashed, bro. We've been brainwashed all our lives.
Yeah, real shit though.
From the gate.
That's a fact.
It takes you to figure it out to be like, yo, I'm no longer gonna be brainwashed. You're not gonna keep getting me like that. Nah, I'm sturdy. Like, you feel me?
Facts.
And then you gotta meet people where they at. You gotta understand everybody don't move on the same type of time. You know, it's just shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no way in hell that I'm taking what you told me all these years. I don't think the same no more.
I don't.
I think totally different now. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're sitting here having this conversation in the way that we are, because, bro, I don't care it's just human nature. Period. That's what it comes down to. It ain't no what you are or who you are in society and all that shit. It's who you are on this earth.
That's
your creator. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's really it. All right. So yeah. That was good.
The little segment.
Yeah, that was a good caveat.
Let's
right
go with this
there.
motherfucking keep it P. Can you pass the Henny P?
Oh yeah, we gotta get. I gotta grab a Henny for the keep it P. Oh my
Yeah.
lord. Wait, bro.
Keep it P.
Oh man.
Everybody that watch know I keep it P every ep. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo. Nah, you crashed out last ep.
I did.
Yeah.
I did though.
You crashed out.
I did. With
Yo.
justified reasons.
Yo, all right. So
Justified reasons.
you crashed out justifiably, right?
Yeah.
I'm usually keeping it P all the time. However, I'm crashing out this one.
Okay.
I crashed out. It already happened. So it shit ain't even.
It's unavoidable.
Yeah,
It's happening.
the crash out already happened, bro. All right, so boom. So this is the crash out keep it P segment, brought to you by.
Penisanya.
Yeah, let's say it's brought to you by.
Penisanya. Last week it was motherfucking Dusanya.
Yeah, it was the dude.
Now
It was
it's
brought to you.
Hennessy.
So the crash out keep it P moment is brought to you by motherfucking Hennessy right now. Yo, listen, man. All right, so
What's going on?
a question to you, to the audience, to everybody, right?
Yeah.
Do you crash out or do you keep it P when your peoples, your mans, your brother, your twin, your gang, like when they try to tax you on some shit that ain't even theirs?
Crash out.
And then they do it in front of your face. Let me give it to you in better context, right? Me and an individual, my brother, like my nigga, like, you feel me? Like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see me, you see him. We running plays, we figuring shit out, all that shit, right? Like, locked in, right?
Got it.
Boom, something gets presented on the table while we all sitting there. A number was thrown at me by the originator of the product. And he said, nah, and try to add a number on it.
Nigga said, DJ Khaled. Nigga tried to remix that shit on you?
Right in front of my face, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Crash out.
So this is where I crashed out at. Because I'm looking like, yo, what the fuck? You trying to tax me? Nigga, like, well, how could I tax you on somebody else's shit? This is exactly what I'm fucking asking you. Because they just gave me a number, and then now you're giving me another number. Or you're attempting to tell this person to change the number that they gave me
in order for him to get okay. Yeah, that's wicked shit. That's that middleman corny shit.
Bro, so this makes me think, how many times did I send you to bust a play or figure some shit out for me?
Every time.
And all this came that fast, bro. Like, damn, you was taxed. You just try to tax me in front of my fucking face, boy. Like, on somebody else's shit.
I'd have crashed on the principle of that shit. And
so that just made me think, like, damn, all this, you've been taxing me. You've been taxing me.
You just caught on.
I crashed out, y'all.
I'm with you. We both crashed out.
I crashed out.
I ain't gonna lie. I'd have crashed out too.
I ain't gonna hold you. I couldn't keep it P. I crashed out.
You know what's crazy with me? Like, and it might be weird to certain people, but I'll break it down. I will crash out on people that know me faster than a person that don't know me.
Fuck yeah.
And the reason being is because you're supposed to know better. You know me. Word them up. So a nigga from the street that don't know me, I have more patience with them than a motherfucker that knows me. Like, I swear to God, like a nigga that I really know, try some shit, I'm willing 99.9%, I'm going to take it there with you because you're supposed to know better. But I feel like a lot of people in their mind, they feel like when they're your friends, they feel like they're supposed to get more chances to fuck with you.
Yo, bro, I was so distraught because, and then I get to thinking like, this is how I would have ran the play.
Yeah.
Because bro, and this is why I told you earlier, it was like, yo, I just believed like I'm just like the realest nigga ever because this is how you supposed to run the play, nigga. Oh, that's my brother. Woo, woo. Listen, how you did for me, do that for him, and we'll make sure you Gucci. That's how I would have ran the play.
That's how it's supposed to be ran.
You feel me? So for it to be ran, yo, bro, I was so distraught. I was stoned for a loop. I could not believe it. Yeah.
Nah, but you did the right thing. He's not gonna do that again.
Opportunity will never be presented for it to even happen again, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because how many times I done. We had a lot of dealings in our days, let's say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That I trusted him to take care of without me being present.
That'd be the worst shit. When
So now I know you've been getting me for years. Because at this very moment, you didn't care. You tried to tap me in my face.
Income tax off.
Nigga. Nigga.
No, that's brave.
Like,
you were right in
bro.
your face, like blatant.
Bro,
crazy.
I crashed out.
Yeah, you did the right thing.
I crashed out, bro.
We on agreement tonight. Usually it's one crash out, one keep repeat, one keep. We both gonna crash out in that situation.
Damn, and I knew for sure I was gonna keep it P every time.
Nah, that's a crash out.
That
And I like to make that announcement again. All right, for everybody that knows me. Let's say this again. I will crash out on a motherfucker I know faster than motherfuckers I don't know. All right, I just like to say that out there. So everybody, like, I'm one of them people that, because I really, since we're on the topic, I hate the modern day friendship. And the reason why I say that is because nowadays I feel like people use friendship as a reason to try to cross boundaries that you have set. Word of mother, like, since I'm your mans, I'm supposed to be able to do certain shit that I know you won't let nobody else do. But since I'm your mans, you should let me do it.
That's crazy.
Word of mother, or since I'm your girlfriend, you won't let anybody else do this. But since I'm your girlfriend, I'm supposed to be able to get away with this. Like, I realize that with certain people, like, people will get into your life certain times in order to just feel like they have a graduation pass to cross your boundaries and do shit that other people's not allowed to do.
That's crazy. I like that's insightful.
Real shit.
Nah,
sit back and watch how many of your bros and sisters and homegirls and all that. Ask yourself how many boundaries you have set and how much times have they crossed them boundaries and looked at you like you was wrong for checking them about crossing your boundaries. Once you sit down and add that up, you realize most of the motherfuckers you need to cut off because they're only near you to violate your boundaries.
That's crazy. I like that insight. Having a very intuitive episode today, man. Because now when you put it that way, right? A nigga that don't know you don't try you.
They don't, bro. They don't try you like that, bro.
It be your own peoples, man.
I'm telling you. You gotta really, that's why I stay by myself a lot of times because I know that shit. Man. A motherfucker will become your friend in order to feel like, or your girlfriend or your home, whatever, to feel like they can cross boundaries that you have set. And the moment you be like, yo, fuck that, they look at you like you bugging. No, what you done? Bro, why do you feel like you can cross these boundaries that I don't allow nobody else to cross?
Yeah, that was kind of how the shit went. You try to make me feel like I'm crazy.
I'm trying to tell you, that's how that shit
catching you for doing, and then, like I said, all that shit just started coming back, like mash. Like, damn, you did it. You played in my face, so I know what the fuck you been doing
behind your back. Yeah, I can only imagine.
God,
don't even think about that shit no more. You might crash out again, nigga. Don't even think about that shit no more.
Oh my goodness, bro, that shit, I couldn't believe it, man.
Yeah, that's why I hate the modern day friendship, bro. Like, nowadays, a lot of people just want to be your bros and your homies and shit, just so they can get next to you, know what you got going on, and cross your boundaries, violate, and think that you're supposed to give them forgiveness so they can continue to repetitively do the same shit.
Message.
They shit. Watch your circle.
Damn, what we got? We got about 7 minutes left. I want to shout out the Met Gala Rihanna pregnancy reveal.
Oh shit! I didn't. Yeah, you told me. I didn't know she was pregnant again.
I didn't know either until recently. However, and then so I was talking to my sister, and she was like, "Damn, she just keep having babies. She just want to keep having babies." I had to explain to her, like, "Yo, listen, she grinded and went hard for all. This is now she's in her stage of life where I got my husband. I'm good, money straight. We're gonna have babies. We're gonna raise these babies." Yeah. Rihanna don't got to do shit else, bro.
ASAP did the right thing. He knew what he was doing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. ASAP did the right thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He did it. I don't care if it's Rihanna settled for him, whatever the case, he winning, bro. I'll give it to him. She was
that's a shout out to them, man. Just a solid relationship.
Yeah, that's
and that's only on surface. And all right, so boom. I don't want to sit here and act like I know these individuals because I don't. However, the same way you were saying earlier about Finesse 2 Times is like his energy just rubbed you a different way. Yeah. Like you could just sense that certain shit is authentic and you can tell when shit is not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That seems like to be something that's really pure and secure.
Since we're on the topic of ASAP Rocky and Rihanna, ASAP Rocky got me kind of upset right now, peeved. All right,
What happened?
because you know he has a very peculiar fashion sense at times.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
So he went and made a long ass IG post or Twitter post or whatever, basically explaining how he feels like the standards for dressing is too restricted. Why is it that girls can go into a man's closet and wear whatever they want, but a man can't go into a girl's closet and wear what they want to? He feels like men should be able to go into their girl's closet and wear what they want to too. It's been mad times that he put on some of Rihanna's pieces and came outside and she didn't know. What the fuck is going on, bro?
Nigga said blouses.
You a word mother, like what? What, bro?
Blouses.
Like, what is it that a woman can wear that a man can't? That isn't for a man, bro. Like, obviously, you're not supposed to be wearing it. What you want to wear? Her bra, bro? Her skirt? Like, what is it in her closet that you're not supposed? That you want everybody to be okay with you wearing, bro?
I don't know. What I would say is, you know, all these young boys are not to say that it's a bad thing or it's not cool. I don't know. Whatever it is cool how to y'all or whatever. However, you know, the nail painting and things.
Oh, that shit. I'm against that shit.
That's
that shit.
So that kind of coincides with that. That's the new age shit. And not all right. So what you do gotta realize is that I can't even. Well, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and then you give your piece on it. However, a lot of artists of fashion or artists of music or artists of anything in any type of artistry, they're not the most
fashionable, stable.
Well, what I would say is they're not the most generically thinking individual, like cookie cutter, clean cut. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are like really off the deep and weird.
That's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't want to say all artists, because you're an artist. I'm an artist. Like, we're all artists in our own right. However, some motherfuckers are just off the rocker.
Off the rector scale.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And I would think I would have to attribute that to that, because I fuck with them. Certain fashion shit, I just can't get jiggy with.
Yeah, I can't do it.
You know what I'm saying? No matter how much you fuck with a nigga or whatever you think you want to do, my eye don't catch what you. A lot of shit that motherfucker. Oh my goodness, this is fashion, is it?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really that. I don't really gotta go all crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not into the modern day fashion.
I'm not. So that's it. Yeah, the modern day shit. Yeah.
Modern day fashion.
I'm just like a classic nigga, bro.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm a classic nigga. So I guess that's what we gotta attest it to, right? Because now he's trying to, like you said, I'm trying to bend it a little bit. I want to go in my girl's closet and wear a blouse.
That shit is
and
crazy,
make it.
Bro.
That is kind of, that's outlandish. That's different.
And he made it a Twitter post like he wants the world to think like him on that shit.
See, you're wilding.
Bugging the fuck out.
He on his print shit. That ass. He on his print shit. Nigga. Blouses.
He could have kept that shit to himself.
He could have kept that shit to himself.
Well, he could have kept that shit to himself.
I ain't tripping though. Like, do your thing, my nigga. However, I ain't gotta like it.
I don't.
And I don't.
I like
look, you know, look, I look good in the little shit, man. You look good in your personal shit. We don't gotta really, I don't know. I think people just be going over the
I feel like that's an attention strategy, bro. Yeah, because I feel like that's really an attention strategy.
Yeah, they're thirst for the attention.
Yeah, well, it's like a clout chase and shit. Yeah. Always something for people to talk about.
We could probably attest that to that as well. I definitely agree with that, bro.
I like to end mines with the my last one. I want to make it make sense.
All right. Let's do that. However, wait. Before we do that, Tory Lanez shit, man, because we missed that last week.
Tory Lanez,
my God, free Tory. Free Tory.
Well, Tory Lanez, he got something called
Free Tory.
Gifted Hands Project, I believe it is. I have to write it down again, but he has a project going on that basically helps. Do I have it on this one? Hey, here it goes. Yes. Tory Lanez Hands of God Project, which helps provide financial contributions and legal assistance to inmates without resources to have anyone properly represent them, and help overturn the case of an inmate who was facing more than 4 life sentences. Word to mother. That was sentenced. This inmate was sentenced at the age of 16. The inmate's now 47 years old and is set to re-enter society after being locked up over 30 years. Based upon Tory Lane's basically Hands of God project. So it's crazy to me. You helping other people go home. Why the fuck you ain't get yourself home yet, Tory?
God damn, I thought we was going down a good path.
I just want to know. Like, now that's good. I'm happy. Like, that shit is amazing.
And then you turn around.
That shit is a fucking
nigga,
amazing. Like, but bro, you're not facing 4 life sentences, my nigga. If you can get this nigga home off of a 4 life sentences situation, bro, why are you still sitting in there, Tory? I don't want to hear no more Tory Lane mixtapes on the prison cell, bro. Get yourself home with the same Hands of God thing, bro. Bless you on that, though, because that shit needs to be talked about. Anybody that don't know, Tory Lanez has something called the Hands of God Project, and I respect that, bro.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he really is changing lives and things like that. But at the same time, Tory, change your life too. Come back home, bro. Like, if you have that much power to be able to help people go home, bro, that means there's something you can do to come home. Can you please come home, bro? This rap game is fucked up.
No, for real. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I don't really have anything to add to that because I didn't know anything about it. However, you definitely just made it clear.
Yeah.
God damn, Tory.
Tory got a lot going on,
free
man.
my nigga Tory, man.
Tory Lanez. Free Tory Lanez, man.
Damn, we talking about free niggas. Diddy trial started.
Yes. It did.
Have you been tapping in? Or?
Actually, I didn't because I didn't get to watch it, but I did see the judge for the trial walk into court today.
And that was it?
Yeah, the nigga looked normal as hell. Like, he looked like a young nigga. Like,
I saw nothing.
What?
It's not that I'm not following it or don't care to follow it. It's just I got my own life to be
focused on.
Yeah, I don't really care to be like celebrities are celebrities, right? And they're celebrities for the reason that they are. And then you have people that are, they run behind celebrities. They, I know that being in the space that we're in and that we're becoming, further and delving in and delving in, that we have to. At some point we're gonna have to, you know what I mean, pay more attention to certain things. However, it's gonna be bad when you highlight a already fucked up case because I feel like it's at the state that it's at right now due to it being in such a public eye. Once you don't if this same situation were not to be so public, or a nigga not be a celebrity, it wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not gonna get.
But you gotta understand too, though. Puffy did get a slight win in this case.
Okay,
and the slight win is that they're not allowing the Cassie abuse video to be shown in court,
bro.
It's already been seen everywhere. You can't unsee it, obviously, but
that's where. See what I'm saying? That's where it gets already. You can't unsee it.
But even if they could unsee it, Cassie's still set to testify in this trial. She said she's going to. So it's like, whether you see the fucking footage or not, she's gonna come up there and cook your ass anyway, bro.
Yeah. I don't wish jail on anyone.
If that's what he's really doing, I wish that shit. I wish jail on anybody that's on some raping shit like that. You raping, drugging bitches and shit. That's what you really doing. You need to be in jail.
If that's what you're doing,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
However, bro, you don't know if he did it for. All right.
It's impossible. Right, I believe Diddy did it.
Just leave it alone.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I believe Diddy did it, bro.
Damn, Diddy. I can't even say you, my nigga.
I believe Diddy did it.
That ass.
It's been too many years, too much shit just adding up. It's bro, you
I can't even say you, my nigga. I attempted to.
Shit's crazy.
All right,
I don't even know why you tried to save the Diddy.
I know. I don't know. Yo, so Suge Knight settles out for $1.5 million. So that's to the
that nigga Sugar Nightingale. You didn't say that.
Yeah, he done cashed. Well, he cashed the people out, the family of the man that he ran over and killed and all that shit. So he settled out for that because he's attempting to, he want to come home.
How long he been locked up now?
Oh shit! Don't get me the line. I'm very bad with timelines.
I think he got locked up like 2018 or some shit.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
So he ain't been locked up 10 years yet. You got a 25 life. You're not coming home right now, bro.
Well, he's attempting to, things take time. You know what I'm saying? One step forward might take a year or two. You know what I mean?
You both been through this, bro. Listen, Sugar Nightingale. I'm gonna keep it real. Sugar Nightingale. Yo, bro, you're on camera running a nigga over with a fucking pickup truck, gang.
Bro, I'm
You're
glad
not
y'all watching. Because look,
home.
if I would have tried to tell y'all this shit without y'all seeing this, Sugar
Nightingale.
is crazy.
Yo,
Y'all would
bro,
be like, yo, no, he didn't say that.
I'm trying to keep it a buck, bro, because to me, it makes me mad. For like, when you do a crime, bro, you know what you did, bro. Like, when I got locked up, I did my time. I wasn't stressed as bad because I knew what I did. Mm-hmm. Like, when you real and you do shit in the street, you got to own up to that. What is you in there going crazy for trying to say? If you have certain maneuvers you can make, then make those maneuvers. But when you're just out here reaching for stars that you're never going to grab, bro, you ran over somebody on camera, nigga. Twice. You ain't even got 10 years in yet. You think you're coming home when? Let's be real.
Well,
you think you're coming home when?
This nigga's not sugarcoat nothing tonight.
You're not coming home no time soon, bro. They got you. They trying to wrap you up in a Tupac killing all types of shit with you, bro. You're not coming home, Sugar Nightingale. No time soon, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Wrap
bro.
it up.
Just wrap it up.
Wrap
bro.
that shit up, B.
You got to respect the fact that you was out for so many years getting away with bullshit, gang.
That's what I was gonna say too. When you know you outside and you handling shit and you getting shit done, you get niggas, whatever how you're doing shit. If you happen to go to jail,
you gotta know,
nigga, that is you did mad shit that you got away with.
Real shit. I'm telling you.
What you thought you was gonna continuously get away with everything? At some point, you're gonna have to do a bid for something, and you have to chalk it up like, yo, goddamn. Look, I know. Look, my longest stint was 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that 5 years. Like shit. You know what I didn't get? You know what I didn't get caught for?
I thought about that.
I take this pickle.
That ass.
Word.
I'm gonna take this pickle for him a little bit because he do got 25, so it's kind of hard to take that.
No, I get it. I do get it. I do. No, I do get that. However, bro, you probably did life with no parole shit. So for you to get that 25 to life,
at least you can come home. At least, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm pretty sure you did some shit that warranted you to never even get an option of parole. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Me personally.
No, me personally, I respect it. Like, he's got to pay the family. I don't think he's doing that thinking that it's gonna give him less time. I think the family really just sued him.
No, I think
you don't think the family of the man that he ran over didn't just sue him for that?
Yeah, probably.
I think that's why he's paying the 1.5. I don't think.
Yeah, he has to.
Yeah, he has to.
However, so it's not, he's got to think. He's got to be thinking that something good would come from it, though, because that's what he did.
I feel like the only thing that he could think is good coming from that is that he's not gonna have to deal with that family and that specific
karma
case again. You know what I'm saying? The case of the civil suit against him, because you can't think. Definitely, if you're supposed to be like a big homie and all that stuff, bro, you know how the streets go. You can't think you're sitting in prison right now after a murder on camera and you're coming home for paying somebody 1.5, bro. In fucking LA.
We from New York State.
That's why I specifically said in LA.
We know that's not happening in New York State.
Yeah, like it's not. LA has a 3-strike law, nigga.
Oh, I know.
They worse than us.
I know it is a bit different.
We don't even got a 3-strike. If that was, I would be home right now.
I know it, bro. Oh my god. Like, yo, when I heard of that shit, I ain't gonna hold you. Not to get off track. However, when I heard of that shit, after I knew I had 3 felonies, I said, "Oh my god, I'm never coming home."
Word them up, I was scared.
And then when they said, "Oh, that's it. That's not for New York State," I said, "Oh my god,
God is real for real." Thank you, Jesus.
Oh, hey man. Oh my goodness, nigga. What? Oh,
like man. I came in here last time with 1 felony. How the fuck I come in here this time with 3?
Oh, yeah,
4 quiet. Right now. It's over. Jesus,
yeah,
I'm scared.
Quiet. I say, yep, it's quiet.
God's good, but
all the time.
I'm trying to tell y'all, but I like to end it off from my make it make sense.
Okay, hold on, wait. Before we get to that, because I want to. It's all gonna coincide because Jam Master Jay's murder was finally solved. Rest in peace to Jam Master Jay. Shit, got Sitchy. Obviously, it was his godson, nephew, something of that nature, and a childhood friend. So they was close peoples. That smoke.
Yeah.
Jam Master
you know what's
Jay,
crazy? I felt
it's
like,
always your peoples, man.
Yeah, I felt like that.
It's always your fucking peoples, man. It be your own man.
Well, thank God they finally found the people because that shit was so long ago and Jam Master Jay been going for what? Since like 90 something?
Like I said, don't get me wrong. I'm not really too good with a timeline.
Even like
if y'all want to know how long,
since like 90 something.
Right. So they've been locked up for a while. However, the trial just wrapped up and they were found guilty. The two individuals.
Well, justice for Jam Master Jay.
Yeah,
man.
justice for Jam Master
Jay. Definitely knowing that it was people that he was cool with, bro. That'd be the worst shit to me. Like, I hate that shit.
It's always good niggas, bro, that get taken out by some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how the shit go, man. The same way you were saying, once you realize only one relationship is gonna work. I mean, every relationship is gonna fail except for one. You gotta realize
on the females.
No, I know. No, on the same way you were saying like that on a female perspective, you gotta understand like this is how life is. This is how this shit gonna go. You're gonna lose good people.
Sincerely.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna lose good people to goofy shit. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace, Jam Master.
Well,
he should be resting in peace now. Because for all these years, man.
Nah, for sure.
We couldn't get the killer for this guy, so I'm happy to hear that, man.
All right, so boom, we're gonna end with your Make It Make Sense, my guy.
Yeah, my Make It Make Sense is just specifically for me. Like this one ain't for Duc Sauce because you know what I'm saying? We different characteristics, but my Make It Make Sense to me.
I might agree.
My question is, why would I get married? You know what I'm saying? When I could just be in a relationship. What's the pros and cons for a man in this day and age getting married? What is the point of a man in this day and age to get married? Me personally, it makes no fucking sense. Because at the end of the day, 90% of women don't want to be a wife. They just want the wedding. They don't want to be a wife. They just want the wedding. They want the experience of being able to say they got married. They got the big ass wedding. They got this. Then they get to take your money at the end of the day. Like at the end of when you really think about it, fellas, marriage is not set up to benefit the man. So why get married? To me, it's like make it make sense because
good question.
I respect Mendices and Yandy. The type of shit they on, that's the type of shit I'm on. Mendices did exactly the type of shit I've been thinking about.
That's a business move type shit.
The nigga, you know what she did? She went to the town hall and just changed her last name to his. He gave her a fucking ring and they've been running around like they married since. All these years you've been thinking Mendices and Yandy has been officially married, and technically they are because they're common law husband and wife. So they're still married. You understand what I'm saying? But they just didn't go to the government and sign papers and all that shit. So at the end of the day, if they break up right now, Mendices don't lose nothing.
Yeah, that's the people creating their own narrative.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Like, so that to me, that makes sense. Right now, like if somebody's that much in love with you, like you got a girlfriend and she's that much in love with you, should be able to go change your last name. We can go pay for it together and I can give you a ring and you should be able to jack that the same way. Why should I have to go get a marriage and have the government sign this, that, and the third? And then when you're done, you want to take, I'm not going for that shit. Me personally, make it make sense. This day and age, marriage makes no sense for a man, period. It's all in the benefit for a woman. And 99% of these women is coming for your bag. They just want the wedding. They don't want to be a wife. They just want the wedding, be able to say they was married, have you spend all that money on the banquet and the ring and all this good shit, leave you after 3 months, and then take all your shit and do it again. Like, what's the point? Like, to me, it's like, make it make sense. Sense. I would tell anybody that's watching that think Humble's going to marry you, no. It's not going down. I'm going to keep it tall.
I think it said I'm giving you a
I'll give you straight up right now. Episode 13, Humble is not marrying a damn soul. If I fuck with you that much and you fuck with me that much, you're going to pull a Yandy and Mendici, take your ass to town hall, change your last name to me. I'll give you a ring. We good. If that ain't enough for you, bitch, you don't love me then. You just trying to, you want to get in a position where you can take from me at the end.
I like the way you that's the way to end. Look, you've been mic dropping the last couple of weeks. Hey, yo, my nigga, I ain't gonna hold you. What I will say is, I do absolutely agree with you on that G shit, because this is us conforming and being brainwashed all over again. Create your own fucking narrative.
Facts.
You don't have to fucking conform to what has been told to you that this is the thing to do and the way to do it. No, because that's a conglomerate y'all building. Y'all a team. Yeah, once all the fucking bells and whistles get thrown in there, now it's just for show.
Yeah, facts.
It's not really what this is supposed to be about. We're supposed to be building some shit, getting this shit together. You know what I mean? Locking in, making sure we building a fucking empire together. That's what marriage is to me. It ain't like it's a a very good strategic business move.
That's really what it is. Real shit.
And if you're not thinking in the same type of manner, then yeah, no, it's never gonna work.
I'll just take a bitch on a date. That's it.
What's up?
And my shit, I keep it a buck. My date ain't even, I'm not trying to be your boyfriend or nothing. That just means I just don't want to be alone tonight. I don't want to go to the movies and I don't want to be by my fucking self. So if I be like, yo, I want to go on a date, like, cause that shit made me mad when I be like, yo, I want to take you on a date right now. She's like,
oh my
a
God.
bitch in her mind might be really thinking a nigga's trying to cuff her. Bitch, I was just bored tonight and I wanted to go to the movies and I didn't want to go alone. So I just called you to join me. I would have paid for it. We could just have a night tonight where we act like we're a couple, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta understand. I'm just conforming with the times of myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, create your narrative,
Don't
king.
narrative,
I love that shit, man. Don't
Say
you
it.
jack it. Listen,
Don't
you
jack
young kings, yeah, you young queens. Don't fall for it.
Don't fall for it.
Don't go for it.
I'll take you on a date. That's it. And don't think I'm trying to be a man. That just means I'm just trying to chill for the night. And maybe if the date went good, when I want
You
to
can
chill
have
again,
a good night, yeah. for
what
sure.
am I? I'll come
Ain't
chill
nothing
again.
wrong
Like,
with that, man.
real shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. I agree. If you want to have a good evening, I might be one of the ones to have a good evening
word of
with
mother.
you.
So
Oh,
any
shit.
ladies,
Yeah,
any
we
ladies
gotta
out there?
end it, yo, 'cause
We
it-
ended it right
look,
now. Any ladies out there? If I ever asked you for a date in the past, or I'm asking you lately, just understand I'm not trying to be your man. I just want to kick it for the night, for the evening. I just want some company. You can chill, and if it go good, I might see you again. All right?
Wow.
Straight pimp juice over here.
What's the word, baby? You know the vibes, man.
Bless your heart.
Fuck a hater in this whole clique. Make threats, never do shit. No, I keep a full clip. I'm high like a spaceship. White diamonds, I ain't racist. I done mastered all the basics. Run it up, time my lessons. Pop a bottle, she want taste it.